What's good, YouTube? In today's video I will show you a very powerful build for Laetum to take down level 9999 steel path enemies in Warframe utilizing the new arcane and mods from 1999 update. But first, let me show you how powerful this Laetum can be.
I am not a king, I am not a god, I am Humpty!
Welcome back, Tano. As always, before I build a weapon or a Warframe, I rely on my method, it's the DVS. D stands for how I'll be dealing damage and what elements I'll be using, what faction I'll be fighting. V stands for how I'll be proccing 10 stacks of viral on enemies, so I make them vulnerable by 325% more damage to their HP. And S stands for stripping enemies armor. Armor doesn't matter, but what comes with armor is damage reduction. And by stripping enemies armor, we lower their damage reduction to deal higher damage. Now, this build doesn't require any Riven, so you don't need to spend any of your platinum, and we use Revenant, so we don't boost the weapon in any way, but feel free to use Sarin, you can use Eclipse, Roar, Vex Fury, Zata Whisper, whatever you desire. Let's get to it. And I thought it's really awesome to share with you this image right here, which is the idea of this build. So, the secondary Ennervate will increase your critical chance by 10% per hit, and resets after 6 big critical hits, which is orange or red. So, the Ennervate, why it's really amazing? Because it doesn't give you a percentage of your critical chance, no, it gives you an absolute critical chance. In the meaning of, if your weapon has a 10% critical chance and Ennervate gives you 1000, you will have 1010% critical chance, which is amazing. Now, the most powerful thing about the Laetum is that if you perform a non-critical hit, you will get a 50% chance to receive a boost of 2000% damage. So how can we utilize that in a very high critical chance build? So the Laetum starts with 12% critical chance if you use the perk where you remove the critical chance and increase 20% the statue chance. Now, from 12% until 100% critical chance, you have a chance for 50% increase of the 2000% damage, and then you will get yellow crit, orange crit, and red crit, and everything will happen super fast that you will destroy the enemies before even they notice. But you would say, why critical chance builds? Because if the Ennervate reaches red crits, that means the critical damage of this weapon will go on tier 3 critical damage, will makes it really powerful and amazing. And because the secondary Ennervate resets, as it's not because it's absolute, but it resets after 6 big critical hits, so we will be in a loop of 2000% damage, yellow crits, orange crits, red crits, and going back to 2000. So the idea of this build is 2000, yellow, orange, red, 2000, yellow, orange, red, boom. That's the whole idea of the build, and I think it's really awesome, and I'm happy to share it with you. Let's get to it. And starting first, as always, with the archon shards. I'll be running 2 emerald archon shards to push the stacks of corrosive from 10 to 14 to armor strip the enemies using Laetum, as it will be modded for corrosive. So we don't rely on any Helmeth ability like Thorough Strike, Pillage, Terrify to armor strip, or Fox School like Uniro. So you can feel free to use any Helmeth ability you want. Now, you don't want to run any Topaz Archon shards in here, as we want our critical chance to be as low as possible for a higher chance on the 2000% until secondary Ennervate reaches the part where it gives us the orange and red crits. Simple as that. So run whatever Archon shards you want. The Helmeth ability I chose is Nourish. Nourish to proc us viral and give us the extra part of the energy, but you can feel free to change it to whatever you want. But you would ask, how will be proccing viral? Now, if you don't like my method on armor stripping and proccing viral, you can check my sheet right here. It will help you maneuver around my methods to find your own style. But even if you don't run Nourish, my companion Nautilus can help you with that, just in case. Now, the build for Nautilus will go like so. Cordon to pull the enemy's duplex for the clones, Assault to attack, Vacuum to pull the loot, Manifold for more Cordon, and then you got Shield, Armor, Health, a Reinforced Bond for fire rate, Tenacious Bond for critical damage, if your sentient weapon is 50 plus critical chance, Verglass Prime. Alright, I know I said this build doesn't require any Riven, but Verglass is a different thing, and all you need is a Riven with critical chance to get that amazing 120% critical damage increase. Otherwise, remove the Verglass VZ Acricon, or any Riven you have with a critical chance, and just run it without. It's not a big deal, you're sacrificing 1.2 critical multiplier. Now, for the Warframe, it's simply like so. Pistol Amp, Arcane Precision, Arcane Velocity, Vigorous Swap when you swap between weapons, and that's it. And you can apply this on any Warframe you want. Excalibur, Sarin, Lavos, whatever you want, okay? Think about it. Now, for the Laetum, we start with the evolutions. Now, Evolution 1, weak point hits, charge Incarn. Weak points, headshot, easy. Now, then you got Evolution 2, we're gonna be running the Rapid Wrath. Evolution 3 will be running the Lethal Rearmament for 30% reload speed for 12 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. And then you got Evolution 4 Elemental Excess, removing the critical chance, increasing statue chance. And then we got Evolution 4 50% chance to deal 2000% damage for non-critical hits, which will be from the 12%, the base you have, right about here, until you get the 100% yellow crits, and then the Evolution 4 attrition will be out until we reset the Ennervate. For the build, will go like so. Galvanized Diffusion, 110% multi-shot on kill, increase of multi-shot. Primed Expel or Kin, multiplicative damage against the faction. You wanna switch, it depends on the faction you're fighting. If you don't like to do that, it's okay, use Ornate Strike instead. Pistol Pestilence for Toxin and Statue Chance. Primed Convulsion for Electricity, Lethal Turret for Fire Rate and Multi-Shot, Primed Target Cracker for Critical Damage, Magnetic Might for Magnetic and Critical Damage, Primed Heated Charge for Heat, Steady Hands for Weapon Recall. This weapon has a nasty Weapon Recall, and Secondary Ennervate, increase critical chance by 10%, which is absolute, resets after 6 big critical hits, and we're running like so. Magnetic, Corrosive, Heat, and Radiation. Radiation to confuse the enemies and increase up to 550% with multiple stacks. The Heat is scaling infinitely, and the Corrosive to armor strip and deal damage. The Magnetic is really awesome because it increases your damage to shields and to magnetic. I hope the E fixes this so it shows that it deals more damage to Overguard as well, as Magnetic is the only element capable of dealing high damage, increased damage to the Overguard. Otherwise you need to use the Fortifier. And that's pretty much it. Let's get to testing. And to understand how amazing this build is, we need to go slow. Okay, so I will just like tap. You can see we're already doing white, we're not doing crits. But then we got here the 10% secondary Ennervate. So we get now 22% critical chance. Boom. Now we got the 32%, still doing white. Boom, still doing white on 42%. We're doing yellow and white on 52%. There you go. There you go. Now 60%, that means we have 72. Now we have the 82. Now we have 92. And now we have 102. Means any crit we do right now will be yellow and above. Boom, boom, boom. Now, boom, 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 boom. Orange. Boom, 170. We have 170%. That means we have 182% critical chance right now. Now we have 192. Boom, reset. So we finished right there. Now, again, if I shoot any of these guys, I will have a high chance of dealing the 2000% more damage. Boom, 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 and we get again. So you get the point here. So we're gonna be 2000 yellow, orange, red, 2000 yellow, orange, red, and boom. Okay, so let's reset all this. Activate the Incarn form. Oh, we missed the Incarn form, but anyway, I'll reactivate it again really quick. Boom, 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 boom. Activating Incarn form, and here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you would say, Hank, yeah, okay, but where is the red crits right here? Now, depends on how many enemies are out there. The more enemies you hit, the more Ennervate will stack. Alright, here we go. Let's get this done. Boom, boom, boom. Go orange. Boom, 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 boom. Now, you can make this even more powerful. How? By increasing the critical chance on weak points. But you need to be careful. And this will require more skill and play. So this will not be a brain dead style. So, how you do so? You're going to be using the Worthy Camaraderie right here. And this is the one I used on the speed run, okay? For the ones that stayed there. Weak point increase of critical chance by 72%. Okay, but you need to be careful in here, as when you hit, like so, the critical chance will be significantly increased. So you need to be careful. So here we go, red crit, reset, there we go, reset, red crit, yellow crit, and we keep going. And this is even makes the weapon more powerful. For you, at high speed, you will be shooting enemies and they will be getting all type of damage, 2000, yellow, orange, red. And then, so you don't aim all the time, because to get the critical chance increase from the secondary worthy camaraderie, you need to perform a headshot to get that bonus, okay? And since this weapon is 72%, even with worthy camaraderie, you will do a yellow crit with a chance for you to get the 2000% critical chance, okay? 2000% damage increase, sorry. Okay, there you go. Boom, red, boom, yellow, and boom, 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 boom. And that's the whole idea of this build. And I think it's the best and the greatest build for Laetum I ever done, which is really smart and awesome. And even if we summon a Demolisher right about here, let's summon this Demolisher boiler, right? Let's summon just one, right, to make sure that we showcase it. Good. Go. Activating. Take this out. Boom. Gone. Easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. In the end of the video, I would highly recommend having the Laetum 10 out of 10. Is one of the best secondary weapons in the game. And with secondary Ennervate, this secondary Ennervate arcane is changing the face of builds in Warframe. And I want to salute DE for that. And please do not touch it. It really makes a lot of weapons modded and builded differently from the normal crit chance builds or non-crit builds. In the end, I want to say special thanks to anyone ever supported this channel by hitting like or subbing or commenting or sharing or joining my community Discord link on the description. Special thanks to the members Crazy Doctor, Broken Shot, Yahya bin Zaid, and Banana Man. Special VIP Reka, The Voiceless 1-2, Illusion and Irish, the Undisputed Donator, Free Hate, and Hall of Donations, Free Hate, Kali Rek, Ulfrir, Victor, Mr. V, Mika West, Milan, Illinois, No Master, Black Magic, and Banana Man, the latest donator. Big love to you. Thank you so much, Banana Man, for your latest donation. Big love, and thank you so much, guys, and see you next time.